Welcome back, my darling Diamonds in the Rough. I am your favorite talking stone, and today we are back with our lovely little kana practice. Some lovely little hiragana, some lovely little katakana, not katakana, my tongue is tied. And we will do it in an appropriate amount of time, I suppose. I was running late. I might have been playing basketball a lot. Hence the title of the stream, Straight Up Balling. I am not someone who considers himself a genius sportsman, but I do enjoy a game of basketball every now and then and again, but I haven't played since like a month, and I finally got to play some. So, we'll yap about some little things like that, and some other things that are important to me. Like, I guess this is a big one. This is, if you're a fan of Hollow Stars, you might be aware. If you're not a fan of Hollow Stars, you might not be aware. But, there is, one of my favorites, well, they're all my favorites. One of the Hollow Stars, Gavis Bettel, has a brother, Bettel 2, and Bettel 2 is graduating. Not Bettel, Bettel 2 is graduating. Bettel 2 will no longer be joining Gavis Bettel on any of the streams. No longer joining Bettel 1, and it's a little bit sad. But it is what it is. I've heard this is the first proper, what's the word I'm saying? First proper graduation of Hollow Stars. EN or JP. Which is very strange, I have to say. It is quite strange that this is the first proper one where there's an actual graduation stream, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this is the final Bettel 2 week, and I will be tuning in eventually. I do have to catch the VOD that I missed today, because I was running late. That is not the best apology, but I was running late. I just got caught up in a lot of things. I left work late because I had to lock up. I stayed at the gym late because I lost track of time. And I started stream late because mainly of those two things. Could I have started earlier? Yes. But I didn't. Just wanted to make sure everything was set up and ready. Speaking of set up and ready, it is hot. I don't know why. I have a fan on. Maybe I'll turn it higher if it continues to be hot. I don't know why, but it's so hot. But it is what it is. I know it's summer and all that jazz, but it's actually stagnant heat. You know what? Let me turn on the fan for real. Let me turn it up. There we go. Lovely. I have my water. Reminder to stay hydrated. I want to stay hydrated. I want to keep up because I'm definitely dehydrated. Whenever I enjoy, it's gonna sound weird. I enjoy sweating when I exercise because it makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, even if I'm a gross, sweaty mongrel. But on the flip side, it means I don't get enough fluids, and I like drinking my fluids. I like staying hydrated. I lose a lot of water weight, so gentle reminder: stay hydrated. You know what? I can yap while I do a little bit of kana. Let me make sure it's loaded. Lovely, it's loaded. So let's hop on over. Make sure it loads. It does load. That means we can begin with Ko. This is Ko, right? Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's Ro. It's the kana for Ro. The katakana for Ro. Okay. I think I might be hitting my ceiling on this without actually going into words. Because I know what this is. This is Joe, but I feel like I need to start practicing vocabulary more. Right now, I'm just diving headfirst into whatever Duolingo has planned for me. It graciously, randomly gave me the... What is the super mode, whatever it's called. I don't know why. And I have done absolutely nothing with it. I've just been doing my daily lessons. I don't know. I can't even say I've been busy. I was unfortunately less productive than I wanted to be on the 3-day weekend, which is fine. I enjoyed my 3-day weekend, but I was less productive than I wanted to be. Instead of doing a lot of editing, doing a lot of blah, 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 streaming for 12 hours, which I wanted to do. I still want to do that. I want to stream for an incredibly, unfathomably long time, just because it seems fun. But instead of all that jazz, I streamed once with my settings getting messed up. Apologies for that. Apologies for that. But in addition to that, I just kind of watched a ton of South Park. For some reason, I have it in me to try and watch every episode of South Park. I don't know why. I've never seen South Park, like a full episode of South Park before this year. And now, like, ooh, let me watch all 27 seasons. What I was doing originally was going from the most current season back. Then I decided, no, it's better to watch from the beginning. So I've been watching it from the beginning. And I'm on season... Actually, I think I'm on season 7 or something. I've watched the most recent 7 seasons and the most... the most recent 5 seasons and the earliest 7 seasons. Which is almost maybe halfway done with South Park, but... I don't know. It is fun, but at the same time, I feel like I could be doing... something a little bit better with my time. It's that weird juxtaposition. That weird... Not juxtaposition. It's that weird coin flip. Yeah. Ooh, I just took a gander. I mentioned this, I believe, last week. When I went to the All For One concert for Hololive, which I'm very chuffed about. I met a kind fellow who gave me a Hololive trading card of Zeta. And I just recently put it up on my little knick-knack shelf, and it just caught my eye. It's a nice card. It's a really nice card. I was so afraid that I would have bent it and creased it. I literally just put it in my wallet and prayed that it wouldn't get messed up. And I kind of forgot it was in my wallet for a couple of days. Luckily, not for too long. Not for too long. Now it adorns my shelf in a cute little way. Yep, right there. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I am nervous. That's fine. That's all right. I noticed I've been getting a lot wrong. Actually, it's only been 3 wrong. Feels like more than that, but I guess I haven't really been going on for such a long time, so who knows? But the good news is a lot of this feels like instinct now. A lot of this feels like instinct, and that means I can flow a little bit better than usual. I think I've been taking it a little bit too slow the past few weeks. Watashi no wa oshi desu. I know what that middle word means, and I don't feel appropriate saying it, but let's see. Good for your chest area, I suppose. I forget what oishi means, but good for your chest area. I hope that's not too inappropriate, but that's fine. That's fine. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. And let us grow. Let us learn. Let us continue with some lovely... What is this? This is G. Okay. Okay, good. It's laughing at me. Ha ha ha. It is laughing at me for getting it wrong. And this is a lovely... Ooh, what is that? Blah, 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 blah. This is... Zoo. No, it's Goo. It's Goo. Of course it's Goo. I'm so silly. Whatever. And this is... It's Za. Okay. Yes. We're going somewhere with this. I need to lock in. I've been, I haven't been locking in. I need to lock in more. I need to get in that flow state. Hello, everyone. Hello, Meme47. How are you? I hope you are doing as wonderful as I am. I am tired, but I am also nervous, but I'm excited. I don't know why I'm excited. I'm energetic. I don't know why, but it's nice. I'm also very dehydrated. So, again, a slightly more aggressive reminder to drink water. I love not being dehydrated anymore. Well, I'll be not dehydrated for the next 5 minutes or so. But that's lovely. And this is Bya. Right. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. I don't know why I'm saying lovely. I'm just nervous because I'm feeling the pressure to get these right. Feeling the pressure. And I will overcome it by just putting in the right little syllables. I haven't had a fat finger incident recently where I would accidentally press the wrong key. And I'm happy about that. I think maybe my typing's getting better, which is an unexpected benefit of this. Oh, you subbed? That's awesome. Thank you. I'm good, just tired from school. I understand. I definitely did not... When did I rest well? Has there ever been a period in time where I went to sleep for like a good period of time and felt well rested for the entire day? I don't think so. I'm always tired. But yeah, school definitely took a lot out of me. Well, everything takes a lot out of me, so I'm probably not a good perspective, but I understand your pain. I understand your pain. I remember just some nights having... was it even just having to stay up late? No, I was tired after school immediately, too. Memories. Good and bad, but fun. Fun memories, I suppose. Fun memories. Right, and this is Sue. Okay. I keep forgetting the little angles of that little Hiragana Katakana. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm feeling very energetic. Lively. Lively is the right word. I'm not energetic. I am a little tired, but I'm feeling lively. Your only break was lunch? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I know some teachers, for me, when I was in high school, would sometimes, if there wasn't anything going on, they would let us relax in class for a bit. Specifically, if it was towards the end of the day, we wrapped up early, and it's like, all right, listen, there's 10 minutes left. We can't really teach you anything. But, so why don't you just take this and relax? And those days were really nice. Those days were really nice and fun. Wish you had study periods. Yeah, study periods are great. I didn't have them in high school either. I had one did I have one in middle school? I think, no, middle school had a weird schedule for me, where like maybe one day a week I would have a study period. It's one day a week because it had some weird rotating blocks. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to remember. Middle school was a weird schedule. That's all I'm saying. But study periods they're definitely good to have. Definitely relaxing. Gives you a nice bit of freedom. Unfortunately, I cannot relate. I can only dream. As you, I can relate to you being a dreamer of that, but I can't relate to having them. I hear, actually other people from other high schools during their study hall actually just gotta kind of do whatever they wanted. They wouldn't have to stay in the room. They can just roam the school and maybe do whatever there. I've heard stories of that. Maybe having, not an extended lunch, but going to the cafeteria and buying something if it was still open. That seems really cool. Part of me wishes I had that experience. Though I'm not sure if I'm making it up or if I remember correct. I'm not sure. I might be misremembering. I don't know. I really don't know. But I believe they said that. And I'm going to trust my memory. I will trust my memory. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, Hugh. Nice. Nice. We're actually making a good bit of progress. It's been like 10 or so minutes of actually doing this, and we're already almost 50 in. Which, I think I've just been slow the past few times. I've been a bit of a chatty Cathy, a talkative Terrence, I can't think of another alliteration, but it's nice. No school is perfect, they're going with the flow. Yeah, that's fair. I still enjoyed my school. Obviously things could have been better, but there was still enjoyment. Though I do remember during my last 2 years of high school, they messed around with the lunch schedule, and it was not that good. Lunch was so late in the day. I think it was lunch followed by your last class and then done. Which you think would be nice, but just having like what did I have, like 6 periods or whatever? Like, what is that, like 6 hours of just no breaks? And then lunch then is not the most fun thing. You should learn Japanese. It's going to be my 3rd language to learn. Hopefully I can master it. Well, good luck. I hope I can master it too. Though, it might take me a while. It might take me a while. But 3rd language, wow, impressive. Huh. What languages do you speak? I'm just an English guy, and I barely speak that well. But I want to learn. I want to learn more. And hopefully this is the first stepping stone in several languages. Not just 2, several. I want to learn several, eventually. When I'm an old man, I want to be able to say, yeah, I know not 1, not 2, not 3. Before that, I learned French during my sophomore and junior years. Good to learn. Oh yeah, French. French is nice. French is fun. I don't know many French words. I barely know. Oh yeah, you mentioned that last stream. I'm sorry, I forgot. I believe you mentioned that last stream. Where pierre is the word for stone, right? I believe you said that. And then that made me, what is it? Reconsider my life choices in Stardew Valley. Because I am not a fan of the man named Pierre in there. But I am a stone. I am Pierre. So that's some weird mumbo jumbo. Was that you or was that someone else who said that? I forgot. Someone else. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying yet, but let's continue. Right. This is Sheeta Shah. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. We are cooking. We are cooking. Nice. I need some more water. But oh no, you didn't join that stream? Oh, okay, so it was someone else. Oh, someone else knows French. Someone else knows French, and they taught me about the word Pierre. But yeah, interesting. Huh. So many polyglots joining my stream. It's intimidating me. It's not intimidating me. It's pushing me to do better. And do better I shall. Many vocations, but I'll join the next one. Oh, thank you. No pressure to join. It's always good to have you here, though. It is always good to have you here, but no pressure to join. You can always just do whatever you want, go with the flow. But it is always appreciated. Thank you. Right. Now, let's continue with Zhu. Okay. I always forget that little katakana for chi. It's unorthodox to me, I'd say. Mildly unorthodox. And it confuses me. It is an interesting writing system. It's a ton of characters, katakana and hiragana. And then, of course, you have kanji that I have not worried about yet. I have not had the, had the misfortune of having to learn kanji yet. And that's going to be a beast. In English, the hard part is the sounds that the letter makes. We have only 26 letters, but the sounds they can make are just so varied. Like A makes A, and A makes like 3 different sounds, and I can't even verbalize them. I just know them off of memory. I know, what is it? And then there's vowel combinations. Like AE for like bear or something. I know with umlauts, just the letter A with an umlaut can make that sound, but in English we just have the AE, and it's weird. And I remember going that deep dive about the letter thorn. Yeah, English is such a weird language. At least this is the hard part for Japanese, learning just the letters. English, it's learning the sounds. The sounds are very, very difficult, I'd say. Luckily, I've been saying words since I was a small child, but even I can flub up a word every now and again. Even I sometimes have to look at the phonetic pronunciation of words, especially new words. Not new words. Words that I'm not too familiar with. I can't think of one at the top of my head because I'm not too familiar with them. But speaking of new words, I know, it's always weird seeing, modern slang be adapted into Merriam-Webster, into the dictionary. I know, recently, the word Riz was canonized into the official English language. And that is just a little... It's strange, because I shouldn't be so perplexed by that. Words get added to the dictionary all the time. Shakespeare invented words just to make rhymes work or whatever, for iambic pentameter. But it's just weird seeing the language, like, literally change before my eyes. It's just so bizarre for things to grow and change. It's not just... Slang has its roots. Slang becomes just common words. Like, the English word for football, soccer. It has some weird derivation. Oh, you're learning Icelandic. Pronunciation can be in nightmare mode? Yeah, I know, because when I took a deep dive into the letter thorn, I believe it was Icelandic that it says still use it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look it up. Thorn, the Icelandic language uses some old characters that are similar to Old English, let alone modern English. And I feel your pain. I don't understand your pain, but I definitely feel it. Let me look it up. Thorn Icelandic. Old English. Old Swedish. And modern Icelandic. Yes, Thorn is in the modern... Well, according to the Wikipedia overview. Modern Icelandic alphabets. Interesting. I do like the letter Thorn. They do. And... I'm going to be honest, I did look at that not too long ago. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have forgotten. But I know thorn. I know that little thorn. The P with the little stick. I forget what... Is that... I don't know. I did look at that one last time in the Wikipedia article. Because I went on this deep rabbit hole about Old English letters. My favorite is ampersand. I still use ampersand to be and. I like just... hitting shift and 7 or ampersand just to put an ampersand in, but I think that's just me, because and is just 3 letters, ampersand is just 1 letter. It's not that much more convenient, but I like using it. I just like using it. But letters they're fun, I guess, and it's nice to see how a language changes over time. It's for an eth. Okay, yes, eth. I remember. Do I remember? I forget. I forget if I remember. But thank you. Appreciate the pronunciation. I hate butchering things when I don't have to. Oh, yes, soccer. That was what I was talking about. The reason... Well, this is the story I've heard. I do need to triple check this to make sure it's fully legitimate. But soccer, the English word for like football, comes from... I believe it's... slang developed from Oxford University and around the mid-1800s, if I recall. Where it was soccer in the UK was called association football. It was shortened to ASOC. And then it was changed to soccer because Oxford Universities had this little weird language quirk of just ending words in ER to make them sound cuter, I guess. Thinking of it as like a modern way of ending things in Y, like, well, daddy and mommy are probably not, well, maybe daddy and mommy come from that, I'm not too sure though, but like, I guess, not baby speak, but, like how Dan can become Danny, Mike can become Mikey, I was gonna say Stace can become Stacy, but Stacy does not come from Stace. I wonder, is Stacy short for anything? I don't know. I really don't know. But, yes, I believe it's like that's my interpretation of it. I had done no research in how ER actually was, but it feels like a cutesy way to end words. And they used it for ASOC, to make it into soccer. And that's something that always, well, I remember it. It's interesting to me. I don't know why. I like those sorts of, the rabbit holes and specifically, but I like hearing random little tidbits of knowledge from everywhere. It's bizarre how language evolves, though. It's just so weird seeing just a slang word become a real word, because I just don't realize that it can become that. It's just wait, this is real? I don't even know. I'm not describing it well, so I apologize, but I just find it really hard to see the words I used to joke around with my friends become actual words in the dictionary. I just find it really, really strange. But what was I talking? Oh yes, I forgot to write things down. I've been slacking on my notes. I had liked to write things down on a notepad just to remember things that go by in the week, and I was getting really fun with it, and then I forgot to do it for the past the past 2 weeks. I need to improve in that area. I really do. But I guess what I have been doing is I've been playing basketball. I've mentioned it. Well, this is in the YouTube thumbnail. If you clicked on the stream, you probably saw the thumbnail, the little stone dunking. You know, who says a stone can't play basketball? That's right, no one. Oh, sorry, it's not who says. It's show me in the rulebook where it says that a stone cannot play basketball. Because there is no rule. I said that. I said the quote. I've never seen Air Bud. I should watch Air Bud. I've never seen. There's so many movies, so many classics I've never seen that I really should see. But Air Bud is a classic, and that line goes incredibly hard. Show me in the rulebook where it says a dog cannot play basketball. That is an all-time quote. That is an all-time quote, and I will remember it till the day I die. I will remember it until the day I am buried in my grave 6 feet under. But I really should watch it, though. I really should watch it. Now, this... I forget what this is. Okay, it's Te. Okay, that makes sense. I will remember you next time. That's Moo? Really? Interesting. Interesting. Right. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot the big news. September 4th. Silk Song is coming out. I am someone who has never played Hollow Knight. I don't have the hardware for it. But Silk Song, it's coming out. It's taking the world by storm. And I hear it's super... I hear so many great things about it. Let me start from the beginning. I remember just scrolling on the internet and seeing the memes of Silk Song comes out, blah, 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 like months and months ago, where people were just speculating about Silk Song coming out and just how you would say hoping. They were on hopium that Silk Song would release, and this day, they're making predictions of when it'll release. It's going to release in February 30th, 2029, or something like that. And then, what was it, like last week? Not even? Like a week ago, it comes out that Silk Song is going to be released on September 4th. Silk Song is going to be released on September 4th, 2025. That's 2 days from now. That is 2 days from now. Silk Song will be released. And then we learn about the production. And they were what was, how do I say this? They were in what is called development heaven. They went on camping trips. They had all the time to do all the cool features they wanted. The opposite of just what you hear of like a development hack, where companies would just be pushing their staff to churn out a game even if it was full of bugs. Shout out 2K, you're still a terrible game. I will never pay full price for you. I'm sorry, I have a really big spat with NBA 2K franchise. I think it's unethical. But Silk Song, yay! Development heaven did what is it, like 7 years they've been working on this? Development heaven. They can add all the little features they want, and they make this giant announcement, and it takes the world by storm. And they release the price for the game. What is it, like $20? $20 for the sequel, for one of the most highly anticipated sequels ever, for one of the best games of the past decade. $20. That is insane. That is insane. It's going to break records. It is going to break records. I hear Steam might even crash because of how many people are going to download it day one. It's just insane. And it's only 2 days away. And I've been seeing a ton of streamers just playing Hollow Knight for the first time, having a blast. And it seems like such a fun game. I wish I had the hardware to play it. I think I'm going to upgrade my computer, but I don't know when, I don't know where, and definitely not before Silksong. That's 2 days away. Upgrading a computer would be like a month-long process. Hollow Knight was like that too. I heard it, yeah, I heard 3 people made Hollow Knight from a Kickstarter, and then it just popped off. Was Hollow Knight just suddenly released and it like broke Steam? Because I feel like from a Kickstarter to become a game like that, that's insane. That's just an insane rise. I wasn't on the internet that much to see a Hollow Knight's release. I didn't see how it affected. I just thought, ooh, cool bug game. But it's just insane. So much free, really so much free DLC. Huh. I didn't even know that. I'm not too familiar with it. I've just seen it take the world by storm. But oh my. So much free DLC. That's awesome. Those developers are just I have to give them like a round of applause. A soft that's my clapping. I hope it came through the mic, but a soft a hearty round of applause. That is just one of the least greedy, most impressive things I've seen. I wish that other game companies would follow suit. It's not going to happen. Especially, well, it also doesn't help that Silksong, like, Hollow Knight was just like 3 guys, right? 3 developers. From what from the lore I've heard. Like an insanely small production team. I don't think large companies can replicate that, simply because they're greedy and optimized to only make a profit, not to make a good game. I'm sorry. Shout out 2K again. I really, really have beef with you. I'm sorry. I don't like the NBA 2K. Here's the thing. I like basketball. I like playing the NBA 2K games, but I hate the 2K money grubbingness. For instance, in the new game, every year, it's the same game just released over and over. It's just reskinned. But this year, in addition to it just being reskinned, to make your My Player, which is what the most popular online mode is, you have to spend $50 to get him to a playable level. To get your guy to a playable level, you have to spend like $50. And that's just... wow. $50. That's... to get into like a playable level. That's just insane. That is just, I don't understand it. And every year there's just hope that maybe it'll go lower. Hopefully you'll only need to spend $20. Not that you need to spend $20 on a game that you already spent $70 for. But oh my. Can we be Stone Knights? I would be honored. I do not think I'm worthy. I had not seen... I don't think I'm worthy to be dubbed a Stone Knight by the Stone Queen. I'm not worthy. Stone Cold Cash? I can hope. But yes, 2K requires Stone Cold Cash. Basically, you need to drop $70 on the game, then an additional $50 to make your player playable. and it's terrible, and I hate it. I just despise that. And the worst part is, the community sort of deals with it. The community just sort of deals with it. And I feel bad for them. But wow, I just don't like that. And I hate those money grubbing. I hear it's very similar with what is it? What is it? FC 24 Club World Cup FC 24. Well, not Club World Cup. Club FC 2024 or 2025 because they lost the rights to FIFA because they did not want to pay FIFA, which I didn't look too much into that. I hear that there's reason for them not to pay FIFA because blah 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 whatever. But I hear it's a very similar tragedy with that game where it's the same game reskinned. It caters to people who spend money, not necessarily pay to win, pay to play. It is pay to play. That's, or pay to be decent, not play to be decent. Pay to, I don't even know. And yes, technically you can grind for this. You don't have to spend money. You can just grind your player. Like, for instance, I played 2K20 a lot. I did not spend money. I grinded my player to a 99 overall. And it was terrible. It was miserable. But I did it because I did not want to spend money and I had free time. I would not recommend that though. But I would just recommend not buying the game. Truthfully. That is the best thing. Well, that's what I do. I haven't bought the game since 2K22. And I only have 2K22 because it was a gift around Christmas time. I didn't even buy it. It was just a gift for me. Which, thank you for the gift. I'm glad that people I know were kind of considerate enough to get me a gift like that. But I just don't support 2K. I just don't support the 2K gaming franchise. I don't support Club World Cup, whatever you want to... Not Club World Cup. It's just Club FC. Club FC. I don't support that pay-to-play mindset. I really don't. It's something that just grinds my gears. Gentle reminder to stay hydrated. I'm taking a sip of water. And, how do I say this? And I'm sorry, if any of you like Club World Cup or NBA 2K, I understand that. I think the games are fun. It's just I don't like the policies of the company. I should put that first and foremost. I don't like their policies of how they're cash first, and I think that should change. The games themselves are still fun to play. There's a reason why they have a player base. That player base does complain a lot, and a lot of things have changed, often for the worse, but at the end of the day, the games are still fun to play. I still play 2K20. Have you listened to Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ theme opening? I don't play sports games, especially 2K like you said. Okay, that is fair. You are probably good for that. Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ opening. I don't think I have. I've listened to the what is it? The ending of, was it SQX or something? The newer one. I listened to the ending of it with what is it? Hoshimate Suse was the one who's saying that. I listened to that one, but I haven't seen the Mobile Suit Gundam one. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good bad? Or is it great? I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Gundam. I've seen the first season of Iron Blooded Orphans. I should watch the second season. I watched the first season with friends. Second season, tried to watch it with friends, but we kind of fell off, and we kind of did not get to continue it. So I still need to finish the second season. It's a good anime opening. It's unexpected. Really? Oh, I'll check it out then. Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ. Unfortunately, I can't play it now on stream because I'll get copyright struck, which, you know, deserved. But I will check it out. I like hearing some fun little songs. I've been a big fan of Mirage, the opening for Call of the Night Season 2. I love Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts is a great band. I really love them. Love their music. It's just so funky. The melody is so funky. And I think the opening sequence, the animation is really good for it. How's the Japanese journey coming along? It is a fun little trot. It's not going fast, but it's going fun. And that's what matters to me right now, that it's going fun. It is going fun. I have a good understanding of kana. Not perfect, and I still need to probably take the next step into vocabulary. I hear someone recommended, what is it, Anki last time? Probably gonna learn, not learn that, use that as a tool. Probably not on stream though. On stream I'll stick to this and yapping. How long have you been doing it? Ooh, that's a good question. Specifically learning kana, I've been doing it for practicing kana, I think like a few weeks now. I've just been doing it in a live stream. However, I've been doing it every Tuesday at a random time. And it's definitely been over 2 months. A nice gentle grind, I'd say. But yeah, roughly, I'd say a few months. Band music, I love Ozzy Osbourne. My favorite was the War Pigs. Oh, nice! I'm a big fan of, I was gonna say Queen, but that's not the music itself. That's more so the music and Freddie Mercury. His voice is great. I love, Don't Stop Me Now. That's a great song. But if we're talking like pure, like, not just, ooh. I'm not sure if this is a hot take, but I like classical music a little bit. I think it's good to listen in the background. It's really nice, really calming. I enjoy it. And one of my favorite pieces is Canon in D, not Pocket Bells, but the piano cover of Canon in D. What's the website? Oh yeah, sure, I'll link it. But not Pocket Bells Canon in D, but the website is gohonneko.neocities.org. I will put it in chat in just a second. Just give me one moment. Copy that. Type website I use, paste. There we go. And let's pin this. Lovely. Message pinned. Drinking some water, and we'll hop right back to it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I forgot what I was talking. Wait. What was... Oh, yes, music. Canon in D. I really like Canon in D. Specifically, piano covers. I'm not too big a fan of the orchestral version, but the piano version is my favorite. So not the original, but the piano version. Though the piano with a little bit of cello is really nice as well. I find it really, really nice. Also, a decent fan of Claire de Lune. I just like putting it on the background sometimes as I do tasks or whatever. I have a little bit of a classical playlist in my car. It's a really small playlist though. It only has Claire de Lune, Moonlight Sonata, and one more thing I can't remember the name of. But it's nice. I wonder what's his origin. Maybe he's that stone from the regular show that sells French fries in outer space. Who knows? I'm trying to... Oh my. I watched regular show. I did. But I'm trying to remember that. And I can't tell if you're pulling my leg or if that's a real character because it's regular show. Every character's a real character in regular show. And I don't remember. I have the concept of lore, but no actual backstory yet. But, well, man, it's been such a long while since I've seen the regular show. It's been such a long while. It had a great ending, I'd say. I like the passage of time, how they went their separate ways, but still remained friends loosely and met up for the park reunion. I really like that. And Pop's sacrifice was nice as well. In the end, it really just was a regular show. I'm sorry, I had to do that. They just lived normal lives after that, which is really funny. It's really funny. And they all seemed happy. Mordecai fell in love with someone who wasn't CJ or Margaret, which, you know, I thought that was a really good choice. because life can just completely change from when you're young 20s. I'm assuming that's how old they were. Maybe early 20s. Were they still teen? No, they were definitely in their 20s. They were definitely in their 20s. Mainly, my main evidence to support this was two things. One, they're American. Two, in this show, wings, like hot wings, are used as a way to represent alcohol and getting drunk. They're used as a way to represent getting drunk, because, you know, you obviously can't show kids that people drink and get drunk. But if they're hot wings and they get a little silly, oh, that's allowed. That is allowed. So, because the drinking laws of America are 21 and older, I would say they were in their young 20s. It's a she. It's a rock that sells french fries during the space series when the Parker went into space. This was after the movie where Wrigley prevents Mordecai from going to college. The movie was sad, though. The movie was sad. The movie was sad. Ah, man, I forgot about that. Yeah, the outer space arc was really, Jumping the Shark, but it's a regular show, so Jumping the Shark is, completely welcome. Completely welcome. Not expected, but welcome. What was really unexpected was that they did the entire, last season, last couple seasons in space. That was really bizarre. Not a bad choice, but a bizarre choice. Was not expecting that. But yeah, the rock that sells french fries during the... Okay. I'll have to look up at that, because I don't remember that episode. I don't remember that episode. Do I have a favorite episode of Regular Show? I'm not sure. Would it be... I thought the Baby Duck episode... The first Baby Duck episode was very, very jumping the shark, but in a fun way. I thought that was very fun. But I'm not sure if I have a favorite episode. Skip's backstory was fun. Skip's backstory was fun. Why are you learning Japanese? I want to learn a language. I feel like it's a fun little hobby to have. That's my first reason. My second reason is I enjoy Japanese media. I like anime. I like music. I mentioned before, big fan of Creepy Nuts. It's very fun for me to listen to the music. I want to understand it. I'm also a pretty big VTuber fan, and a large chunk of VTubers mainly speak in Japanese, so that would be fun too. And then third reason is I think this is a good language to learn, because for me, putting all this time and effort into the learning kana, just learning the writing system, is reason enough to keep going. I don't think I can close the door on this, really at all. I don't think there's a period... If I put this much effort into this, I feel like I have to continue. And I want to trick my mind into actually achieving the task of learning a language. That's the main reasons, I'd say. But yeah. But it's fun. It is fun. And I am enjoying it. I probably would have enjoyed another language as well, but Japanese is fun. And yeah, I will continue. I will strive to learn to get that Nihongo Jozu. The baby ducks were savage, killed a person twice with a hand slice. Yeah, the baby ducks were savage. They were fun. They were really fun. How long have you been learning kana? I've been studying kana for the past, let's just say 3 months. It's probably been over 3 months at this point, but 3 months. Every Tuesday, sometime at night, or sometime around this time, I'd say, I would hop on stream and practice kana, and I've definitely improved. I remember starting with just a couple of these columns at a time, and slowly moving on, then slowly getting the hiragana as well, the katakana as well, and now I can do all of them, and ooh, I'm not going to challenge myself with different fonts yet, but that's why. Well, that's not why, but that's how long, roughly I'd say 3 months. The reason why I want to learn Japanese is because their culture and popular media like anime, the ones that got me into Japanese. Nice! Yeah. a lot of anime are really, it's a, how do I say this? It's a very influential form of media, especially nowadays. Like, what is it? The Demon Slayer franchise really, I have to say this, I did not finish watching Demon Slayer. But I recognize the impact it has. I should probably finish watching it. I just had stuff to do in the middle of watching it and I lost my place. But Demon Slayer just outselling the entirety of comic books. The manga of Demon Slayer outselling the entirety of comic books by itself was just... That was nutty. That is nutty. And it's becoming so much more popular. It is very popular. It's such an influential media. It is such an influential media. And it's probably... Well, it's not the... I still think... Actually, I'm not sure. I was going to say, it might be topping video games as Japan's primary source of media as an export. Maybe. I'm not sure. Nintendo is still going strong. I still love Pokemon. But media itself, as a primary source of media, it might be outdoing video games as a whole. I'm not sure. I would have to actually go into statistics, and I don't know if there's a solid way to just definitively say that, but it's very interesting. I was born Chinese in America, so I know both Chinese and English, but I've always loved Japanese, so I've started learning it so I can get my meaning across, but it might be a little butchered in my grammar. That's awesome. That is awesome you're trying to learn Japanese too. I mean, listen, whatever butchered Japanese you have, it is leagues better than what I have right now. Just keep at it, and I'll keep at it, and someday, we'll both be Nihongo Jozu. I'm also studying the Korean alphabet right now. Oh yeah, Hangul, right? That's what it's called? I hear it's probably the most, what is it? Is modern the right word? Innovative? Right? It's one of my favorite writing systems. I haven't learned it. I should probably start by saying that. I haven't learned it, but from my understanding of it, it is probably one of the most innovative writing systems. Yes? Okay, good. Glad you agree with me. It's just, I believe it was created to help increase literacy rates by making it easier to learn for people, I guess. And it's so innovative, and of course you see those videos on YouTube where learn Korean in 5 minutes. Obviously learn how to write Korean in 5 minutes, which is obviously much more of an exaggeration of the video, but it teaches you the basic principles, and it's very interesting. Hangul is much more simple in terms of learning. You put the things together. Yeah, I remember seeing someone writing it. It's just very... The way they described it, maybe they were just a great teacher, but they were just able to describe the principles of Hangul so well. It's really nice. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? I, just sort of... How do I say this? I work with, automation for, companies like a flavor and fragrance industries. My tongue is tied. I just work in automation for like the flavor and fragrance industry, where they want to automate the production of goods. It's a job. Don't love it, don't hate it, but it's nice. You've never read or watched Demon Slayer, the manga you love to read are the Transformers and Sakamoto Days? Yeah, they're nice. Sakamoto Days, the anime, they really butchered the first core of the first season, but the second season, they had the really good fight sequence so far. It can only go up. It can only go up. You don't have work maybe soon? Well, good luck for you. And yeah, good luck. Wow, how did you fall into that? I did engineering in college, and then I just sort of applied everywhere, and the draw of the dice just rolled that way. It's fun. Well, it's interesting. But yeah, and that's how I ended up there. Just the fate of the economy, I guess. I'm in college studying languages because I love it. I'm not sure how it's going to get me. Well, I don't have much perspective on that. The engineering classes were pretty different from language arts and humanities and that. But I know by getting a college degree is something of merit to put on your resume. I don't know. I can't give you career advice though because I have no perspective on it whatsoever. But I have had friends in like English majors and language majors who have gotten jobs sooner than I did. Sooner than I did. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think you'll find a job. Did I not put the music on loop? I'm sorry, just realizing that I did not. Silly of me. There we go. But yeah. But that's really cool. Languages, you're becoming a translator. It's cool to learn the languages, but for me, maybe two will suit best. But French is just my high school language. Currently studying for drone stuff. I know it's dangerous, but I'm very careful and aware of my surroundings. Oh, cool. Drones as in like, for, like, what is it called? Like filming? I know, in actually middle school, one of my teachers had a drone before drones were getting really popular. And he had a day where he showed all the students, and it was fun. And he actually got hired by, or like contracted by a construction company to not to oversee, but to to help record not a time lapse, but record footage of a bridge they were building. And I thought that was really cool. Let's hype for the music. Yes, the music is back, and it's nice. Drone stuff as in make. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't even consider making. Oh, that reminds me. I remember. I only saw a little bit of it, but there was like a drone racing league. Well, there's an everything league, but a drone racing league where people would race drones through like an obstacle course. It's very cool and interesting, and sometimes you see the videos online of drones doing cool tricks. Oh, filming, surveying, AT. Oh, cool. Nice. Filming drones are cool. Well, yeah. Cool. It's very useful to have a drone that can take cool shots, that can get you higher up in different angles that you can't really do with just a camera and a stick. Drones really give a nice perspective. That's really cool. Right, I need to continue. This is Da. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. No, it's Do! I'm so silly. Oh, it's Day. I am silly. I am very silly. Right. This is Hugh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm flubbing up everything. Oh my, I am not doing a good time right now. Right, I think we'll get to 150 correct, and then we'll play some mainly like daily puzzles, and then we'll call it a stream there. So let's get cracking. Right, this is say it's that's like 3 wrong in a row. Oh no. Oh, you want to scout the forest for creatures? Oh, that's nice. I remember hearing people using drones with this isn't creatures, but with like certain like infrared or some special camera to help survey forests for archaeological sites in Central America specifically, and they were able to find certain structures, certain ancient structures. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. And I'm not. It's like 4 wrong in a row. I need to lock in. I'm leaning forward in my chair. I am locking in. Let's go. Okay. Lovely. Is everyone here America-based? I am. I am as well. I was born in these 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Count 'em something, tell me all about 'em. Whatever the song goes, I don't remember. I don't remember, but wow, that's, yeah. And this is who? Okay. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say, so let's move on to topics. Mia, you're American-based too? Nice. It's fun. And this is less fun because I'm getting things wrong that I should be getting right. Like, this is meh, this is I bit my tongue. Oh my. I need to lock in. I really just need to lock in. So let's put our gamer face on and go forward. You want to go to Japan one day? One day, Japan. I do. I think I do. It's... my only real experience with Japan has been Christopher Braun's Journey Across Japan. In terms of actual geography and happenings. That's really been most of my knowledge. But it is such a beautiful country. I do want to go see it one day. Hint, it was stated by colonized by Sane. Planning to go in Japan when it's a good time. What do you mean good time? Is it a bad time right now? I don't know. I'm not sure when do I want to... I don't know when I want to go. I think I would want to go with friends or something, though. I don't think I... Could I do it? I could do Japan. I don't know why I said Japan. Japan solo trip. That would actually... That would be interesting. But no. I think if I'm going to Japan, at least for my first time, I'd like to go with at least someone or a group of people. Solo trip has to be for a second time or something. Oh, you're planning on traveling alone. Well, good luck to you. Oh, you're planning on studying abroad for... Nice! Studying abroad in Japan. Nice, that's really cool. Or studying abroad in a different country. I assume Japan, but... Regardless, studying abroad is really cool. I didn't do that. I just stayed... I guess local, I guess you can say. I just sort of stayed local and... just heard rumors about what it was like to study abroad. Actually, studying abroad wasn't necessarily too popular in my university. It wasn't too popular. I know a few kids who did it. In fact, one of the first people I met in college, he invited me to his dorm room, and he said, yeah, he was a freshman. He said, yeah, my roommate's studying abroad right now, so I have this room by myself until January, which was very funny. Japan, yes? Oh, nice, cool. But that's weird that like a freshman was able to study abroad at my school. Traveling, I might encounter unexpected like earthquakes, random encounters, etc. Awareness is always important. Yes, that's true. Awareness is always important. It's good that you're aware. Or you plan on being aware. You never know what might happen. I always try to plan ahead and make backups for my backups. Last week, I went through 2 portable chargers. Both my portable chargers broke. The first one broke when I was in New York City and needed to use my phone. Luckily, I had the second one at that time, which worked. The second one broke when I was in New York City for something work-related and needed to use my phone. But luckily, my coworker had a charger. So I need to recoup my portable chargers. Because I always like carrying one with me. But if they're not going to work, that makes me sad and afraid. You're just a colorful person? Or careful person. I don't know why I said colorful. Careful person. That's right. That you should be. It's always good. Better to be prepared than unprepared. Over-prepared than unprepared. That's a saying. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. And that holds true. That does hold true. And this is... Oh, what is this? This is Ji, right? Yes. Okay, lovely. I thought it was Sue for a second. Or Zoo. and I was very confused. Was very, very confused. This is ri to ru. Lovely, lovely. Okie dokie. I'm more when it happens, I deal with it. That's fair. I mean, at the end of the day, whenever anything happens, you kind of just have to deal with it. I'm someone who's more... I'm not necessarily careful. I'm just afraid of the worst case scenario and try to plan for it. I just try to plan for it. It's more fun the way... That's true. That's true. I'm just a nervous Nelly. I just get a little too antsy. I just get a little too antsy. I can't... I wish I could be like you. But yeah, it definitely is more fun that way. But I would just get too nervous, and eventually I do have to deal with things. Some things I just can't predict, but I really try to over-prepare. I really do. That being said, I still need my portable... Well, I need to check to see if this one's actually broken. Because it still works as a flashlight. It has a flashlight for some reason. I don't know why it has, but it does. And it says it's fully charged. There's a small chance that the issue was with the charger itself, not the... With the charger I use, not the battery itself. To break my first portable charger. Small chance. So I do need to test it and see. I do need to test and see. And another mildly more aggressive reminder to drink water, because I need to drink water. Man, that hydrates. That definitely hydrates. So, and we are on our last little stretch. Myo, this is ha, this is ho, this is po. 3 more, and then we can move to like daily puzzles. Rya. This. Okay, let me remember this without actually looking at it or going down below. This is new. Yeah, okay. That one, I rarely see that one, and it just always confuses me. We'll do one more, just for the heck of it. Lovely! We got 150 correct. Not a good stretch harder? Okay, I will stretch. There we go. There. You know what? Let's go to 160. Why not? Because we are in... Actually, you know what? We'll go until we get one wrong. We will go until we get one wrong. That way, my failure will be etched into my soul with the flames of regret. Etched into my soul with the flames of regret. Well, of course, we have to fail first, and I don't think we're going to fail. You see, because we are rocking right now. And... oh my, we are actually really doing well. Wow, I'm really surprised that I haven't flubbed it yet. There we go, Pa. 171. Not bad. Right? Let me get some daily puzzles up. Should I? Let's do, Wordle. I'm still a little bummed that... I need to double check it, but I am a little bummed that they put the mini behind a subscription. I am quite bummed about that. The mini was my favorite of the New York Times Daily Puzzles. It was my absolute favorite. And they took it away from me. Or I think they did. I think they took it away from me. And it saddens me. It really does. Right, let's start with the Wordle. And as a classic, we will start with our favorite starting word, jazzy. Which nets us absolutely nothing. Which is good, because that eliminates 4 letters. And we can go with... plur. Is plur a word? It should be a word. It is a word. That has nothing. Wow. I was going to do knock or knack, but unfortunately both of those are taken. And the New York Knicks is an abbreviation of the word knickerbocker, which is not necessarily going to fit here. I've never seen daily puzzles before. I used to do them a lot. I used to do daily puzzles every day. And I have a lot of old videos of them. I did, I think, 50 days of daily puzzles. And I find them fun. And then recently I've been maybe dotting my streams with them every now and again. Just the ending. Thing is a word that fits. Oh my! I want to do girth, but we already used the R. But that would be a fun word. Ooh, you seen that before? Oh, nice. Thank you. But yes, we have... It probably starts with the G. Gith? U-I-T-H? I want to use all the letters we have, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Or maybe it's, no, it can't be like some letter T-H-I-G. It has to start with a G. Probably do something here. And be, well, actually, can it go T-H-G? No, it can't. It cannot. Let's put something on the board, though. Let's go girth. Will it let me do that? It will. Oh, wow. That's strange. Something I-G-T-H? Is that right? No, it can't be that. T-H-G? Well, actually, it might have to be... It might have to start with H. Oh my, this is confusing me. I'm really confused by this. I'm not gonna lie. This is a word that is not making itself very easy to know. So let's try with... Let's try to get some letters in. Let's maybe do something that starts with H. Or, no, we want, wait, let me try H-I something G-T. No, I can't think of anything. I need to get some letters off the board, though. A-U... I was going to say halt. They spell... Second letter must be I, of course. Let me turn off that setting, because I don't need hard mode. It's been a while. I'm not hard mode aficionado. Hearts. Let's try it. Okay, that's interesting. So it's some letter I, either GHT or HGT. It's GHT, isn't it? Sight. That's a word that fits. And I didn't see it for some reason. And it was wrong. It was wrong. Because you are, yeah, sometimes they're like that. And that was an easier word to see, honestly. I should have seen might. Well, I just shot myself in the foot there. I did just shoot myself in the foot there. Let me check the mini, just to make sure. The mini was my favorite. Oh, let me hop on, just so you don't have to see ads. Never tried these before, because I haven't done many puzzles recently. I find them fun. I wasn't into it before. I wasn't into it too much when it was first making it around being popular, but I find it fun to do every now and again. I find it fun. And I sort of made it a habit. Sort of. But yeah, unfortunately, the mini is behind a paywall, I guess. Or behind a subscription, or at least a login or something. And I don't have a login. Which makes me sad. But... oh my. This is interesting. Let's hop on over then. There we go. I don't want to show this up top, so crop that out nice and gently. And we can begin Stirring, a mystery, Christmas. Maybe like Christmas in July or Christmas. Actually, I should explain how this game works. In this game, there are 4 categories, each with 4 words, and we have to decide which word fits which category. That's generally the gist of it. Yellow is the easiest, purple is the hardest. Some of them are straightforward, some are not. Stirring is, I guess, stirring a drink. It spins. Mystery. I'm just thinking Mystery Inc. and Scooby-Doo. Christmas, Christmas in July, Nightmare Before Christmas. Swearing. S plus wearing, maybe. House, I'm thinking of House MD. Mouse, it rhymes with house, but I don't see anything else. Herring, I'm thinking of red herring. A red herring, a white Christmas. That could be something. Color, then this word. That could be a group. An earring. Double R-I-N-G with herring, but maybe a jewelry or something. Goes with necklace. Expletives, that goes along with swearing. Pleather vest. That feels like it's, I don't know. Ouroboros. I was actually thinking about Ouroboros earlier today. Ouroboros being the snake that's eating itself. Representing the continuity of life, death, circle of life, blah, 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 whatever symbolism you want to use. Ouroboros. So the snake that eats itself. It's a circle. Which goes with the earring, I guess. Necklace is jewelry. Mesh shirt. Is mesh shirt. Maybe you'd wear it at a concert or something. 4-letter words. Histamine. Antihistamine. Profanity. Expletives. Swearing. Anything else that means a curse word. House, mouse, herring, earring, pleather vest. 4-letter words. Mesh shirt. Histamine. Christmas. Mystery. No. Not that I can see at least. Which is unfortunate. House, mouse. This one's difficult today. Maybe a ring? Or cycling. Around and round. In a circular? Watch your profanity. Watch your... No. Antihistamine. No. I'm really at a loss. But we should get something. House... Red house, red herring, red Christmas, red earring? Stretch. Not even close. Pleather vest is such a strange word. I don't know. Ouroboros. Snake that eats itself. Stirring. Anything that means something secular, something, no. Swearing, expletives, profanity. Maybe we'll try something that might mean a swear or something. Might mean a curse. 4-letter words. Oh, curses. That was it. Interesting. Interesting. House, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Wait. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all in the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. This might be the purple. I feel really good for getting that one. I don't know. I feel really good. Right. Herring, mesh shirt, pleather vest, mystery, Ouroboros, histamine, necklace, earring. Maybe this is red? Well, herring's also a fish. Fish, snake. No other animals. Yikes. Come on, Stone. You've got this. Mystery. No, I don't have this. Antihistamine. Red herring. Wait. Concert stuff. Let's go with that. Leather vest, mesh shirt. These are clothing. Worn by Earring Magic Ken. I don't know who that is. Starting with possessive determiners. Her, his, my, and our. Oh, that's something I would never have gotten. Right, I think we can move on to some... I don't need your ad. Chess.com. And just do... Oh, let's start with the daily puzzles, actually. Let me undo this. Whoa, Control Z. Alt. There we go. You can see the board. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I like, Oh, this is puzzles first? Okay, we can do the puzzles then. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, white to move. I blundered. You can win a bishop for me. You really shouldn't have said that, because I know it's check. I guess take the queen and then take the bishop. Lovely. That's not extra hard. Bishop moves to attack my rook. Look closely. There's a way to promote your pawn, which would be check. King goes probably here. Push and push. Lovely. Ooh, chess. I do like chess. I should probably... It's the first thing I actually ever live stream on this channel. And it's fun. I enjoy it. Oh, wait. We can take this. I didn't even see the pawn was that close to promoting. I don't need 900 rating. These are not that difficult puzzles. But yeah. Man, my checkers has closed in my location. Oh. But, wait, what was I saying? Yeah, chess is fun. It was the first thing I ever live streamed on this channel. So it holds a place in my heart, near and dear. You used to play this like 9 years ago. Yeah, it's fun though. It had that big boom in like the early 2020s. I forget what year specifically. Was it 20? Actually, was it with COVID? It might have been. It had the big boom with the Queen's Gambit and a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it was really interesting. Research, but it's fun for me. And the puzzles are fun for me as well. When I can get them. Don't leave your game up to luck. There's only one good way forward. Okay, good. Not a very descriptive hint. But this is the time where I might need a very descriptive hint. Easiest thing I see is threaten the rook, threaten the queen. Well, that's 2 pieces for the rook. That's a fair trade. And plus, you'll have to probably give up your rook as well. Lovely. Spot solution, excellent. Done with that. Lovely, lovely. Let's do the daily puzzle. That should be difficult. That should be difficult. You get bored and become a competitive, but not smart enough with strategy to know what the pieces are meant, like knights, queens. How do I say this? I feel like people overestimate how smart you have to be to play chess, or how smart chess is. Feels like overestimated. Because, how do I say this? I think very, you can be dumb and be good at chess. Not that you're dumb, not that I'm dumb, but you can be dumb and be good at chess. Strategy is, there are general strategies, nothing too complex. And then, of course, what is the word I'm trying to say? Opening prep. Like, learning that, I hate that. I don't go into that. I know a basic line or something, but... Yeah. In this, I can see we can pretty easily win a queen with, check here, go here. This would be double check. And then you would probably take the rook or something. I'd take your queen. That's what I see. But this is the daily puzzle, so it might be harder than that. So maybe I should look for a forced mate. Obviously, here is a bad move because this knight and this knight defend it. This is the most forcing move. It does force this. I could go here as a double check. Oh, yeah, no, that's just that. Able to win the game, you must confuse in order to confuse the enemy. I don't purposely do that. Further quote from an ancient Chinese philosopher, I might do it every time. Buddy, that is exactly what Magnus Carlsen does. That is exactly what the greatest chess player of all time does. Well, in my opinion. He purposely plays bad lines to confuse his opponents, to get them out of prep. That is exactly what he does. Confuse yourself? He probably does that too. He plays purposely bad lines just so opponents don't have this computer-generated thing to just do. It's crazy. Right, let's look at this line. So, knight goes here. Sorry, no. Rook first, king has force there. Knight double check. You're in double check, so you can't block. And you can't... Oh, never mind. This is easy. Wow. I'm sorry, I was overthinking that. I confused myself. September daily puzzle's done. And lastly, I think we'll do... Oh, do we want to play poker? We'll do a puzzle rush. Which is just as many puzzles you can do with 3 failures in your tank. So let's get grinding. And the first ones are pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. They're just usually mate and ones. Which, good to see. Oh, my computer's lagging. That's fine. It's fine. And the opponents weakened their back rank. And that's usually the mate and one we'll see. Like, right here, easiest thing I see is, to attack the king, you want to go, well, in any attacks, you want to look for checks, captures, and attack. Like, queen takes, h3. That's an attack that delivers checkmate. And here, what I'm looking at, any checks I see, sacrifice the queen. The king would take, and then you're relatively open. Oh, wait, no, it's just mate and one. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that this defended it. This bishop. I missed the mate and one. I was overthinking it. This is just check. A lot of these are probably just repetition. I should not be repetition. Puzzle rush sounds fun. It is. I think it is, at least. White to move. Black is here. Let's look at the black king, what they have to move right now. These are all the squares that can move. Right now, we got to eliminate that, and eliminate these with this rook move. Lovely. Okay, simple that should work. And checkmate. You've blundered mate in one with that square, so checkmate. You have blundered mate in some... Oh yeah, no, mate in one. Check. And mate. Well, no, that's not checkmate, because then you go there. Then it's checkmate. Okay, lovely. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Most forcing line to see is queen there, king here, queen here, mates. Because it's defended by the knight. Okay. Oh, you didn't even let me play the line. That's, that is what it is. Huh, this one's a bit more interesting. If I go there, it's double check. Check with this pawn and this rook. Fortunately, the king would take. So that's not much. So what's more can I do? Obviously, this row, this file is good. Well, let's look at the king first. Let's showcase all the possible moves. We'll take u3 out. Yeah, we'll just take u3 out. And you obviously can't move where your knight is. If I do this take, you clear all that. And if you were to go back here, I would play the rook move. You take, and then I deliver checkmate with my queen. Yeah. That would all be forcing, so in this case, Check. You'd take back. Then I'd probably try to ladder mate or something. Oh yeah, double check works because the queen can't take this. If the queen could take that, that would be bad for me. That would be really bad for me. So I'm thinking maybe rook there. You know what? Let's just play it. Ooh, no, this knight move is better because it wins a queen. There we go. Don't need to deliver checkmate on every move. It is more fun that way, but you don't need to. I don't need to. Okay, checks. I see that one's a terrible one. I really only see this knight. Let's say you go up here. Check. You go over here. Checkmate. Okay, cool. So, one more time. Why is that not a good idea? You go here. Checkmate. Okay, so that's probably why. Okie dokie. Easy enough. Now, I wonder why Lex Luthor became President of the United States. I think it's his desire for power. He always desires to be in control. He has that whole... not Napoleon complex. What is that complex called? Where you just have the desire to be in control. Lex Luthor seems to have that. Also, I'm not sure if you're talking about the current Superman movie or just the comics. I know he does become the president in the comics, but I haven't seen the new Superman yet, so I don't know if he becomes the president in the movie. I'm not sure. Right. Now, this king, let's look at the moves. Let's look at the actual... Oh, you have no moves. There we go. That's just checkmate then. Easiest thing I see is this followed by taking the bishop that has to block. Easy enough. I could trade knight... Oh, no. You would take with... I don't know. I could do that. I'd probably win a queen, but I'd have to calculate it, and I just don't think that's a good move. This sets up this pin, I get. Not this pin. The knight would be pinned to the king, so it can't move. So I could do that to win a piece. Or I could do something else. Like what, though? Well, here's the thing. Let's say I go here, and then you take with the knight for some reason. I do that to discover check, and I don't know. So let's go with the first plan. Let's not think it out too much. Well, actually, let's think it out a little bit more. Check there. And where do you go? You can go here. You can go here, 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 here. Here and here is bad. So is... Well, that's probably decent. And that's probably decent as well. You know what? Let's try it. No? Okay. That's fine. We don't care enough, actually. Do a simple check just to do that. Alright, we'll sacrifice the knight in order to deliver checkmate in 2. Lovely, lovely. Checkmate in 1 is a move, I suppose. Oh, don't worry, it's not a spoiler. OJ, okay. By OJ James Gunn. Okay, not a spoiler. Yeah, okay. I figured it wasn't a spoiler. I know he becomes a president of the US in the comics. I know he does. I know, actually in some movies, not the newer movie, but like older movies, some of the anime movies, I believe he became the president of the US. Right, so for now, so I didn't think it was a spoiler, but thank you for clarifying. Right, my instinct is check on a4, forcing the king to b7, followed up by rook to d7, forcing the king to this back row. Not here or here, though, because my next move would Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's just right. That's just right. Because this square is also weak. Yeah, if he went to this square, I'd just deliver mate in 2 by taking that. But he didn't, so I could deliver mate in 2 like this. Lovely. Alright. I think we just go here, push the pawn. That seems to be in my best interest. Lovely, lovely. This knight is looking a little weak. So how do I... My first instinct is actually sacrificing the rook, because that way I get a fork, which is then taken by the bishop, so that's a terrible idea. My second instinct is check like this. Well, yeah, let's look at the king space. First of all, take off these rows, take off this, and take off this. Okay, so basically, it's checkmate. Man, it's so much easier when you can actually see that. Check, check, and checkmate. Okay. The knight goes here, cutting off both these squares. King is forced to move here. Then we sack the rook, forcing you to take. Followed by delivering rook to h1, checkmate. Because the knight covers these two squares. Easy enough, so let's get to it. Attraction sacrifice, followed by checkmate. Alright, now this one. Instinct says check, probably block, takes, and if you take this, I take back with discover check. Okay, it's just too good not to use. I'm not even going to calculate it. And obviously if you take there, I take your rook. Oh, that's interesting. Bishop to g5. And you're done for. You have to take, and because if you don't, what I'm threatening is actually just checkmate with the queen next turn. And there's no way to avoid that without sacrificing your queen. I said there's no way to avoid that without sacrificing your queen. So, you sacrifice your queen. Now this one is quite bizarre. Interesting. Do you have any checks, captures, or attacks? None that are good. Well, sorry, no checks that are good. The only check I have is this and this, both of which just lose a piece, straight up. This knight, this rook is trapped. How do I get rid of it? Well, actually, I could sacrifice the rook in order to win the knight. Oh man, decisions are hard, so let's just not make them. Knight take first. Oh, it's just 2 pieces for the rook? Okay. Simple enough. Okay, so first thing I see is check, forced to go here. Check, forced to go here. Win the rook. For free. But what if we reverse the order? If we go here, you can do that. I don't know if what's better, to reverse the order? No, let's just keep it the same. Let's just win the rook. Oh, and now you're pinned. Oh man, which is better? Taking this with the pawn, weakening our structure, or taking this? I gotta go with this. Oh, it's interesting. Go there. Lovely, lovely. Now, I could take back, or I could, my instinct is to take the pawn on h4 and threaten mate, which looks to be unavoidable, so I will be doing that. Take with the rook, and yes, okay. Lovely, lovely. I want to take this knight, but unfortunately, I just don't have the firepower. Because once you take back, I do have this. Which would force you to take. But it's not enough. Man, what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's see, knights are there. I'm missing some. Oh! Am I missing... No, I can't take with this because you can take with the rook with check, which is terrible. That is actually terrible. Okay, my instinct is still to take, though. You'll take back. And I'll just threaten mate that way? And that's quite unavoidable, so yeah, sure, why not? Huh. I'm surprised I didn't consider that. White to move. I suppose I take with check and take your rook. Very interesting. This is a fork, which is not that good. However, there must be some sort of way out of this. And there is, my dear Watson. Who cares about this knight or this queen? Wait. My original idea was takes, checkmate. However, let me just see if that idea works if you take with the king. But then I have check. Force you back. Okay, no, yeah, no, it works. Oh, you do that? Coward? What a coward. This bishop is a laser pointed at this square. If I check here, you're forced to go over. Because if you take... This is checkmate. Huh. Lex Luthor did become U.S. President in Justice League Animated, Superman Red Son, and Superman and Batman Public. Really? That's a lot of films. That's a lot of times. He became, Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, I just realized it. I go here. If you take, same principle applies. Checkmate. But if you go here, it's just checkmate. Oh my, I missed that. But yeah, that's a lot of films. You looked it up? Thank you. It's nice. White to move. Here's the thing. If I take, and then you take, and then I take, and then you push, and I just keep pushing away. So, I win. I think you can call it now. That's just sad. Okay, interesting. My idea is first check here, forcing you to take, then check here, which is just mate. And I don't see why that wouldn't work, so we're doing it. Lovely. White to move. You are threatening checkmate. I don't like you threatening checkmate. So I will probably prevent you by going here or something. And if you go up, I will push. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. And we'll hide behind the pawn. And we will deliver check with our queen. Lovely. We are actually having a good score. I'm surprised. I thought we'd be dead by now. Dead in the water. Oh my goodness gracious, I forgot. Last night, I got a ton of sleep. For like the first time in forever. I got a ton of sleep. Like 8 and something hours. It was insane. I was actually floored by it. Oh, is this just... This isn't made, is it? No. No, it's not made. Is it? Okay, let's actually look at this then. See everyone going to bed later. Nice talk with everyone and meeting everyone. Cool people in here. Hope we get more people joining fun. Oh, thank you. It's always great to have you. See you. Rest well. I hope you rest as well as I did last night. That was like a once in a year sleep for me. And it was glorious. Right, let's calculate this line. Check. If you go here, I will just ladder you, I guess. Yeah, ladder mate would happen. So you can't do that. So check, force you down here. And now that's the interesting bit. That is the interesting bit. What do you do when you're down here? How can I prevent you from winning, I guess? Oh, that's just the end of the puzzle. I think I just was supposed to win a rook. White to move. I think we just... Oh, no, not push? Okay. I probably should have thought about that. I did not. Okay. What should our move be? You blundered something. Could go check here. Then you push the pawn. And I have nothing. Man, what am I missing? Or do we see any checks other than that one? We have... Oh! We have check. Takes. We have check. Oh, that's fun. We'll do that. And we are going to threaten checkmate on the next move. Lovely. Instinct is there. Force the trade or whatever. You close in. I push. Oh. Oh. Well, let me try the tempo. I believe this is the correct. Check. Takes. But then if you run, that's bad. So instead, what I should do is check. Takes. Check. Takes. And you'd run alongside. No, it's not that. I thought it was. Well, is this winning? Check. Takes. Sorry, not here. Takes here. You rush. I take. Oh, I'm missing this. That pawn. If I go here, it's a bit of a cage. And you can't get around because these two squares are taken. So you'd have to go down, but then, whoop, I go up. So what is this? Sacrifice of a pawn to clear away to check, to queen. Is this not just back rank? Win the queen? Win the queen? It is. I'm sorry, there's more moves here? That should not be the case. Oh, because you don't want me to lose my queen. Now, do you? Interesting. How do I not lose my queen here? Well, it'll be queen for a rook. Which I do not see a way around. I have this check, which could put you back here. But even if I leave my queen, like, here to threaten mate, you just mate me instead. Which I don't like. So how do I avoid this? How do I avoid that? I just have to drag you into an unavoidable check or something. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm perplexed. I am very, stalled here. I want to break 40, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to break it. I mean, of course, I could just... You know, let's sack the queen. Style points. Alright. That was the Daily Plus. We got to 39. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good run. Right. I think that's it for the stream. Thank you all for watching. It's always appreciated whether you're just stopping by for the day or if you like, comment, and subscribe. It's always appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more natural when thanking because I really do appreciate everyone who stops by. It's always nice hearing people in chat and then having people watch along. It's nice. You are appreciated. I just want you to know that. Well, as always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. See ya.